Ang susunod na programa ay rated PG. Patnubay at gabay ng magulang ay kailangan sa mga batang manonood.
Metroscapers, we all know that every day can be really busy, fast-paced, and maybe even stressful. Pero ngayon, dito sa Subic Bay Freeport Zone in Olongapo City is somewhere we can always chill, relax, and not to mention, they serve specialty coffee and amazing pastries and desserts. Yan ay walang iba, kundi ang NOMAD Social Cafe. Once again, my name is Jose Ingan, and join me as we indulge in not just amazing coffee and pastries, but also an experience worth waiting for. Let's go! Metroscapers, this time around, we're in Subic Freeport Zone inside Olongapo City in the most beautiful cafe I've seen so far in the whole country. NOMAD Cafe Social with the one and only owner, Miss Andy. Miss Andy, so thank you so much first for having us here. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Thank you for having me.
Grabe, you have such a beautiful smile, no?
Thank you.
I might say. So, first question I'd like to ask is, what's the story behind NOMAD Cafe Social Cafe?
Okay, so NOMAD is a family business actually. And the long story is that coffee's not our original industry. We're in the seaport business. And my dad was looking for an office space here in SBMA because our ports are in Zambales.
Oh.
So he found this property, but it was a little larger than what was needed. So at the same time, me and my siblings in Spain were toying with the idea of opening a cafe that was inspired by our time there with the cafe culture in Spain. So it seemed like the most opportune time to put it all together. Then yeah, we opened in 2023.
So you opened recently lang, 2023?
Yes, it's only been a little over 2 years now.
Also, you can safely say that this cafe is inspired by Spain.
Yes, it's inspired by our time in Spain and the cafe culture that we experienced when we were there.
Oh, so okay. Can you tell us more about the name? Why Nomad? Because I believe Nomad is someone who doesn't have a house, di ba?
Yeah,
Bakit
someone
Nomad
who doesn't
yung name?
have a permanent dwelling. So the personal story is that we have moved from one place to another growing up. So we lived in Alabang, and then we moved to Spain, and then here in Zambales. So that really resonated with our family story. But what we're trying to convey is this spirit of exploration and adventure that I think a lot of Filipinos, especially here in Subic, are characterized by. So that's the basic idea behind the name Nomad.
Pero hopefully, no, the Nomad Social Cafe I finally found a permanent home here
Yes,
sa venue
here
na
in
to.
Subic, yeah.
And as you mentioned, no, na Subic, so I'm not sure if Subic is known for a cafe spot. So, what was the idea or inspiration behind opening a shop near Subic, in Subic? Is it because of convenience lang kasi naghanap kayo ng location, or is there something else behind it?
Yeah, so it's definitely tied to our family history. So of course, one was that my dad had seaports in Zambales, and this was the best spot to have an office. But it goes deeper than that because our family's from San Felipe, and we would always frequent Subic when we would go to Zambales, which was every summer. Interestingly, back then it was very different from how it looks now. So there weren't that many establishments, but around the time after the pandemic, there were more people coming back. Parang they were coming home and opening new places. So a lot of cafes and restaurants opened, and we felt like it was
perfect time.
Yeah, to start whatever we wanted to start.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, this cafe is a family business.
Yes, it's a family business.
So, you are the owner po talaga, di ba?
Yes, me and my siblings. It's just that I'm the only one here sa Philippines, so you're the only one that I see. I'm the only one that you see, but it's a family business.
So, si mga siblings, mga nomads sila kasi wala.
Yes, they're in nomads. They're in Spain.
Ayun, so can you tell us more about you naman as an entrepreneur, as a businesswoman? Paano nag-start yung journey mo and eventually owning such a wonderful cafe?
Yeah, so I was not in the coffee industry actually.
At all?
No, I was in media like you. So I was in journalism and communications, and branding. So that was my life before Nomad. When I was living in Spain, I got very interested in the cafe scene there. So I started a series called The Classics of Now, which is a project where I was interviewing the well-known cafe owners and restaurant owners just for fun. I had no intention of opening a cafe. I just wanted to understand how they would create memorable experiences beyond just what they were selling. So I grew more and more interested in hospitality, and I think that's when my entrepreneurial spirit kind of
popped off.
Yeah, parang that was the spark. So I started to train. I trained in Spain and then in Italy for how to prepare coffee.
Oh, you trained?
Yes, and then how to create the same experiences that I was lucky enough to experience myself. Yeah. And then one thing led to another, and then when it was time for us to open here, I decided, I had some sort of idea of how to do things. And it was very serendipitous lang.
So from journalism, from media, then to training in Spain, being inspired there, training, tas now owning your own restaurant. I mean cafe, no? Did you ever expect na mangyayari to ever in your life?
No.
No?
I never thought I would get into the food and beverage industry, but I think looking back, it was kind of a natural transition because I was really interested in the space anyway.
So doon na din pumapasok siguro yung social aspect of your cafe. So you really want everyone to come together in this place.
Yes. And
not necessarily just take out coffee, but really spend time here.
Yes, and that also meant making certain choices. So you'll notice that it's very spacious here.
Very, very spacious actually.
There's not a lot of noise. We try to keep the noise to a minimum because we want people to really connect with whoever they're with and enjoy coffee.
Yeah, so to really give everyone a good time, no? Kaya it's very comfortable dito. Actually, guys, if you step inside here, you'll see na sobrang different ng ambience, sobrang different ng aesthetic. First things first, maririnig niyo talaga yung voice niyo sa sobrang tahimik and quiet. So it's really, really, really nice place. So, as we all know naman, no, Filipinos really, really love coffees. In fact, even in Manila, a lot of coffee shops come and go. Yan, minsan 3 months lang, wala na, hindi na operational. So, paano nyo natatakasan or how do you conquer those kinds of hurdles, especially going inside a very, very competitive industry?
Well, we really try to focus on the experience.
Yeah.
So how we try to be unique is focusing on how people feel. So a core value at Nomad is love. So it's love for how you prepare coffee or how you interact. And that also means hiring people who have that innate passion, innate care for others. So I'm very proud of our team because every single one of them, they are able to carry meaningful interactions and they do things very intentionally. So I think if you focus on that, how people feel rather than what you're just selling, then you can stand out in a competitive
So
market.
mostly the product here isn't necessarily the coffee, but the experience.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Actually, I'd like to note, no, when I ordered coffee a while ago, I was medyo intimidated by the names kasi hindi ako sanay, and I'm really not into ordering specialty coffees. Pero your cashier there was really kind enough to guide me into ordering things. So they're
Yeah, that's
really,
really nice to hear.
hospitable. Ayan. So, next question would be, kayo naman, no? What are your daily activities as the owner of NOMAD Social Cafe? Like, what do you do here, etc.? Are you here every single day? Ganun ba?
Yes, I'm here every single
Every
day.
single day?
Well, almost every single day. I try to be here as much as I can and to be hands-on, but I oversee mainly the brand. So how people feel when they come in, how we are perceived online.
Oh, so
through
you're
our
a very
digital-
hands-on owner talaga.
Yeah, so it's from marketing to communications as well as the operations. That's what I handle.
And where does your family naman step into business? Like, what do they do?
So fortunately, we are strong because we have expertise in different
Fields,
aspects.
yeah.
So, for example, my brother and my dad are finance heads, and then my sister, she's the design guru. She's an architect. And me and my sister, my youngest sister, we focus more on the R&D and try to spot trends and then how we can bring them back here. So it's a very well-rounded team, I would say, and we got very lucky with that.
Very all-star ang kanilang family, no? Everything covered. I'm not even surprised if my doctor is a pamilya nyo. So, no? When you say specialty coffee, what does that actually mean?
I think a lot of people have their own definitions of specialty coffee. It's very different depending on who you ask. But generally, to put it broadly, specialty coffee is coffee that goes through different processes in a much more intentional way than, let's say, commercial coffee. So there's a lot of care that goes into cultivating the coffee, farming, harvesting it, and then the processes that it undergoes, the roasting, and finally the way that the baristas prepare it. So it's a whole chain of love and care that you wouldn't find maybe in more fast-paced and commercial establishments. But here at NOMAD, how we define specialty coffee is specialty beans, so that's the coffee, specialty equipment. Of course, you need good equipment to brew good coffee, and finally specialty service.
Service.
There's no point in having all these equipment and good coffee if you don't feel special,
Yeah.
So that's how we define specialty coffee.
Oh, and speaking of special, no, the aesthetic and vibe of the place is very, very nice.
Yeah.
So what's the inspiration behind this aesthetic?
We wanted to keep it brutalist, so it's not minimalist, it's brutalist, so it's very raw. And that was a design choice that we made because we wanted it to be free of distractions. So we want people to be able to
really connect
with
each
we don't want
other.
it to be cluttered or cramped so that you don't feel uncomfortable. And then of course the popular orange color that we have, it's just a pop of vibrancy,
it
so that
actually
it kind of
stands
breaks
out,
it breaks the monotony. So yeah, that's the design inspiration.
Okay, so now, I'd like to ask, in some menu nyo, what are the must-haves, especially if I'm a first-time customer of NOMAD?
Do you like
Ayan, yun
black
muna.
coffee or flavored coffee?
On a daily basis, Americano lang kasi I'm on a
Americano.
diet. Pero I'd really want, if I want to treat myself, I like sweet coffee.
So you can't go wrong with the Americano or long black for sure because you'll be able to really taste the notes. Our beans are very chocolatey and nutty, so I recommend that. If you want something sweet, people really go for the Spanish latte. We have a special recipe for that, and people have responded well to that. If you really want to go for a more dessert-like drink, I would recommend the Einspanner. So it's something that I saw in my travels. It's actually inspired by a drink in Austria, and then it was parang modernized. So that is, we could try it later. It's like a milk-based coffee drink with cream on top and then some salt and cocoa powder. So it's really good, but definitely not an everyday drink.
Oh, no. This is too sweet naman. No
It's a bit
naman.
indulgent, yeah.
Okay. So sige, since we're already talking about the menu, I'd also like to talk about the ingredients. Are all your beans locally sourced or hindi?
So we trade directly with Brazil. So we source our beans from a farm in Brazil, and the farmer producer is actually a relative of ours, and they have a farm that implements environmentally friendly techniques when farming. So we're really proud of that partnership because in all aspects, the environmental, economic, and the social aspects, it's very responsible. So it's coffee that's not just
Coffee that's not
good
wasteful,
tasting. It's also, it pays the farmers good wages, and there's no middleman, so it's fair for everyone. So that's, in terms of coffee, that's what we have. But wherever possible, when we can use local ingredients, then we will, for food example, or for example.
Ayun, I'd like to ask now, what actually makes a coffee bean taste good, if you know lang?
So, for specialty coffee, there are certain criteria to grade coffee. So there's the taste, of course, the aroma, and the absence of defects. But what we say here is good coffee is coffee that if you say it's good, then it's good.
Then it's
there's
good.
there's no strict parameter for what good coffee should mean. I think in specialty coffee, there's a tendency to be a bit, let's say, exclusive. So we don't want to do that here. We think that if you like it, then
yeah, it's good. That means it's good. Okay, so now let's talk about the customer experience, no? Since social cafe nga, and we all know that you really want your customers to have an amazing experience. So can you talk to us about what amazing experience do you want your customers to have when they come here?
So right when you walk in, you'll be greeted warmly by our team. So we say, "Hola, welcome to Nomad," because that is something that happens in every interaction in Spain. When you're passing by someone on the street, or you enter a bakery or a cafe, people will always greet you. So you'll be greeted warmly, and throughout every interaction, you'll be attended to with care. Again, we like to focus on the experience. So from the very moment you step in the door to when you leave, we want it to be a positive experience for everyone.
Oh, okay.
And of course, we want them to feel relaxed. Again, it was inspired by the slow and intentional cafe culture of Spain. So hopefully we've been able to express that here, and hopefully people also feel that here.
And speaking of people, no, can you talk to us about the demographic of your customers? Kasi syempre prime location din itong place nyo, especially for tourists and everyone who wants to go out for the summer. So ano ba yung mga nagiging usual customers nyo? Do you have regulars or mostly tourists?
We have regulars, so we have built a community here. We see the same faces every day, but there is also a large demographic of tourists in Subic. It's a tourist city, so people come and go. But that's exactly why it was also coined Nomad, because we cater to those who are always on the go. Yes, exactly. Who are always moving, always exploring. That also means people who are, let's say, freelancing, who want to work somewhere else, with the modern ages of
we always love
digital
working outside.
nomads. So it's all of those people, coffee lovers and creatives who are always on the go. That's Nomad.
And actually, they walk the talk. They actually want you to work here, guys. Because the moment na I stepped in, ang daming socket.
Yes, exactly.
So it's every digital nomad's dream.
Exactly. That was a signal, and we always get feedback on, wow, there's so many sockets here.
So many.
We don't feel embarrassed to ask if we can charge or anything like that.
Ayan, so sige, let's talk about you again as an entrepreneur. So, can you talk to us about the struggles muna of opening up a restaurant like this, and let's say what's your biggest daily or even biggest struggle overall?
The biggest struggle for me actually it's not in terms of operations. It was more of when we opened. I think there could be more unity amongst business owners here in the Philippines, maybe particularly where we are right now. I was very used to the culture abroad where cafe owners would visit different cafes, like their competitors, and exchange business practices and recipes.
That's in Spain.
Yes, so it was very common to see that, but that wasn't the case when we opened here, and I was always wondering why. So, but how I was able to maybe counter this is to be the one who starts that. So, see your fellow business owners. There's
Not as a
strength-
competitor, no?
It's not really a competition because the market is so big. So just keeping that in mind, I think there's strength in numbers, and if there's camaraderie, then everything's better.
Alam mo, your concept of that not just extends to your customers but even behind the scenes. Ganyan pala talaga yung mindset nyo. So I really hope na you become successful with that mission. Kasi I believe in the Philippines, I think only one city is like that, Marikina. Because Marikina really known for a lot of local businesses, and as much as possible, they don't want to compete against each other. Kaya very competitive and very similar yung mga pricing nila. They don't go, di nila
there's no
tinataas
price.
or binababa.
Yes, exactly.
All of a sudden. So,
Yes.
yun pala yung medyo nagiging problem mo. In terms of naman, like, what are your major achievements naman, personally lang, as an entrepreneur when you started Nomad?
I think a major achievement is, hospitality is such a brutal industry in the sense that if people like your food or your offerings, they will tell you. If they don't, they will tell you. So every time a person says, hey, I had a great experience, or I love your coffee, and if we were able to achieve what we set out to achieve in terms of customer, experience, that's a win for me already. Like, as cliche as it sounds, it's not as easy to get people to return as one might think. So you really have to work at being consistent.
Yeah, okay, nice. That's actually a good achievement, no? Now I'd like to ask again about the menu. Kasi most of the time, whenever there are other country-inspired cafes, restaurants, etc., most of the time, they try to cater to the Filipino public, so they tweak a lot when it comes to the flavor. So since Spain-inspired kayo, when you opened up Nomad, meron ba kayong mga tinweak in terms of taste to medyo cater din sa Filipino consumer?
So the menu is a mix. So there are some European, Spanish-inspired items, but we do have Filipino items. Like, you cannot remove the Filipino
you
breakfast
can.
from your menu.
So you also serve food?
We do serve food. We serve Filipino breakfast. Our bestseller sa food is actually our longganisa. It has the crew are like, yum. It has the flavor profile that's typical of Zambales or the Ilocano region.
Yeah.
So it's very garlicky. But that was something that I learned because back in Spain, the food was typically just pastries. But that's not what
That's
fits
not us,
here.
eh? Oh,
It's
yeah.
not what fits here. So you really have to respond to the market. You do have to make tweaks, I would say.
So that's yung food nyo, all-day breakfast din yun?
It is all-day breakfast, and we also have other dishes. We have sandwiches and pasta that can be enjoyed at any time of the day. So around the clock, there's something for everyone.
Something for everyone, and I'm really excited to try out every single dish. Not naman every single dish, the bestseller, especially the coffee of Nomad Social Cafe. And sa magbabalik ng Metro Escape, once again, iinggitin namin kayo with the amount of coffee and food that I'm gonna indulge on later with Miss Andy sa pagbabalik ng Metro Escape.
Narito na ang schedule ng inyong paboritong Lotto games mula sa Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Office.
Araw-araw ang draws ng 2D Lotto at 3D Lotto tuwing alas 2 ng hapon, alas 5 ng hapon at alas 9 ng gabi.
At pagsapit ng alas 9 ng gabi, sasamahan pa yan ng Big Time Games. Tuwing Lunes, magpapapremyo rin ang 4D Lotto, Mega Lotto 645 at Grand Lotto 655.
Pagdating ng Martes, magdadala ng panalo ang 6D Lotto, Lotto 642, Super Lotto 649 at Ultra Lotto 658.
Tuwing Miyerkules, umaarangkada ang papremyo ng 4D Lotto, Mega Lotto 645 at Grand Lotto 655.
Pagsapit ng Huwebes, tutok na sa 6D Lotto, Lotto 642 at Super Lotto 649.
Mapapanood naman tuwing Biyernes ang pagbola ng winning numbers ng 4D Lotto, Mega Lotto 645 at Ultra Lotto 658.
At tuwing Sabado, abangan ang 6D Lotto, Lotto 642 at Grand Lotto 655.
Sigurado namang pasasayahin ang araw ng linggo ng exciting prizes ng Super Lotto 649 at Ultra Lotto 658.
Sali na dahil baka ikaw na ang susunod na mananalo
At maging Lotto Milyonaryo. Araw-araw, let's play Lotto! Dito lang yan sa DHTV at IBC.
Nursing is not the easiest job in the world. In fact, it's emotionally draining.
Huge step in the fight against COVID-19.
I truly believe in the things that I do because of where we come from, our resilience, our dedication.
A Filipino nurse administers the first COVID-19 vaccine, and her name is May Possums.
I gave my best and my heart.
I am May. I am the Philippines.
Good day everyone, I am William Theo and I am inviting you to watch the PCSO lottery draws that we air 3 times a day, every single day. We not only play for fun, not only for winnings, but most importantly for charity. So let us always remember, play smart, play safe, and most importantly, play responsibly.
Metro Escapers, sorry again kasi iingitin ko kayo with all the pastries and cakes na nasa harap natin. Plus the amazing coffee we have in front of us right now. Nandito pa rin tayo sa NOMAD Social Cafe with Miss Andy. And now it's time for the best part, to eat every single thing. So Miss
Yeah,
Andy,
we have
no?
a lot of things to cover.
Yes, we have a lot. And I'm sure na kaya ko siyang ubusin mag-isa. So, where kaya can we start, no?
I'd like to start with our house-made banana loaf with espresso butter. So this is baked fresh every day by our chef Angel. This has bananas, of course, and the special part is the espresso butter. It's made using our house espresso. So please enjoy.
Ooh, so do I spread it?
You can eat it however you want.
Okay.
But yeah, you can have a little piece of the butter with every bite.
Wow! Okay, let's go. Look, super soft, super lambot. Ang bango ng espresso, grabe. I don't know kung ano mas mabango yung espresso o yung banana bread. Made fresh every day at NOMAD Social Cafe. Oh. Second bite, sorry.
Enjoy.
I enjoyed it. Wow! It's
Yes,
so good.
you'll find that every day here at Nomad.
So what makes it special, no? Why do you want to highlight this cake? What do you call this, cake?
It's
Is
a
this
loaf.
cake?
It's a loaf.
It's a loaf. Why do you want to highlight this loaf?
It's a simple pleasure. It's just something nice that you can pair with your coffee. It goes with almost every drink.
Yeah.
It's very simple. It's just fresh bananas and then espresso. So I think that combination of, the espresso that we have in our machine on the dessert I think it's quite unique.
Wow, very, very, very unique. Not a fan of banana bread, but ngayon fan na talaga ako ng banana bread. Basta may ganito, basta may espresso. Sobrang sarap. Okay, where do we go next?
Calamansi loaf.
What?
Yes.
Calamansi loaf?
Yeah. So it's double calamansi. So the loaf itself has calamansi and as well as the icing on top.
Do they have this in Spain?
No, it's more of a lemon loaf, but the calamansi, of course, because it's Filipino.
Okay.
Extra zingy.
Calamansi, what do you call this again? Calamansi loaf?
Calamansi loaf.
Okay. This icing, what is this?
It's sugar icing with calamansi zest.
Oh, okay. I feel like
Have you been to Boracay? The calamansi muffins?
not sure, but I think I've heard of it. Ganun yung taste niya dapat.
Yes.
Every time I see icing like this, yung matigas, I get so excited. Feel ko bata ako, pero it's a constant reminder that I'm not young na. Kasi too much of everything is bad. But this time, I think this is super good. Whoa. I love the zing of the calamansi. Last.
Enjoy.
Wow. The younger Ingan in me is coming out kasi you know what I wanted to do? I wanted to take out the icing lang and
Yeah.
ang sarap
Don't
ng
worry,
icing.
you're not the only one who does that.
Oh my gosh, can I try? I'm so sorry.
Yeah, because the icing has that calamansi flavor also.
Look, oh. Every kid's dream is to do this. Kukunin lang yung icing with a bit of loaf. Perfect bite! Wow! Last.
I'm glad that you like it. Baked fresh every day also at NOMAD.
Big fresh every day.
Yes.
Pwede i-take out.
Yes, of course.
Oh, do you sell this like yung parang whole cake, ganun?
As of now, no, but we can arrange for that if you order ahead.
Ah, okay. So guys, if you want to pre-order their desserts or pastries, just call ahead. Pwede gagawa sila ng way. Okay. So far, these two loaves, made fresh every day. Very, very masarap. Do you happen to know the price per slice?
It's 120 pesos. So
120 per slice?
Yes. So you can pair that with a drink. It's very accessible, I would say.
Alam mo, sobrang swerte ng mga taga-Subic. If I'm gonna eat in a shop like this in Manila, I'd feel like the price would be 180 to 190, dito 120 lang. Specialty coffee shop, pero the prices are relatively cheap. And sobrang sarap kasi again, made fresh every day. Okay, so next. Alam mo, okay, personal favorite ko is between these two.
Yes,
without
I think
knowing
you would,
kung ano yan.
I think you would like this since you like the calamansi loaf. This is a key lime pie.
Key lime
this
pie.
is one of my favorites. So it has a key lime custard and some cream on top. And my favorite part is the buttery graham crust. And this one is the banoffee pie. So it's layers of graham crust, chocolate, some caramel, banana, and cream on top. So I also cannot choose between these two. It depends on the day, I guess. But they're both equally good.
So these cakes also, you bake them?
We get this from our partner baker.
Ooh, okay. Look at how thick. Ano? So sobrang thick oh. Nahirapan yung cameraman namin kasi parang hindi ata kasya sa lens. It's this thick. Wow, these are the kinds of cakes na it's really hard to eat. Not because of the cake itself, but because of how it's presented, no?
Yeah.
Sobrang ganda. So I'm pretty sure the customer experience here is once they order, they'll take pictures muna, no?
Yes.
Ganun talaga
Always.
dapat eh.
Phone eats first.
Okay, so if I were to ask, where is the perfect bite?
Okay.
Where's the perfect
I'm
slice?
biased because I love the crust.
I knew it,
So I
okay.
always start there. But if you want to save the best for last, maybe start here.
No, I'm going best for first. Go, dito muna tayo. You know? Whoa, okay. Oh my gosh! Ano itong yellow?
That's key lime custard.
Ang sarap ng custard! Oh my gosh! The custard is so good!
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Applicants for the host of the show just rose.
Yes. Guys, alam kong inggit na kayo pero hindi nyo kailangan mainggit dahil you yourself can come here sa restaurant na to. Pero right now, these are all mine. Personal favorite so far. This is my number one ranking. Okay. I feel like mabibeat pa yan. Pero so far, ang sarap talaga nito. Not joking. The custard, the graham to, di ba?
Yes,
the graham, so
buttery
good.
graham.
I'm really a cheesecake guy kasi.
I see.
Pero parang this is as close as it gets sa cheesecake, but with a little zest
Yes.
na taste, so it's really good.
The
Okay.
texture, I understand. So let's go here first, the banoffee pie.
Banoffee pie
Do you
naman.
do you like chocolate?
Of course, who doesn't?
Okay. So it's a perfect mix of chocolate, caramel, and the light sweetness of banana.
Chocolate, caramel, banana, every sweet tooth's dream. Okay, sobrang excited na ako i-try ito. Pero to ask a question again, to get back to your question, who doesn't like chocolate? Do you know anyone who doesn't like chocolate? Honest question.
I do know some people and I question them.
Diba?
Chocolate is the best.
Like, why? What's wrong with your taste buds, diba? Weird, okay. So I'm pretty sure na if I ask where the perfect bite is, dito ulit. Sorry, Graham.
Let's try naman from the start.
Oh, kasi
Some
kailangan
chocolate
may
shaving.
banana eh. Caramel, chocolate, banana, and okay.
Yeah.
I thought parang chocolate lang siya, syrup. Hindi. Chocolate talaga siya, guys. Wow. Okay, game.
Hold on.
Dito, medyo overpowering yung custard. Not a bad thing, really good thing. Tapos yung zest, ang sarap ng zest. Dito, perfect blend of every single ingredient. Hindi ko ma-differentiate yung chocolate sa caramel, ah. Of course, kaya ko differentiate yung banana, pero yung chocolate and caramel, parang match made in heaven yung banoffee nila dito. It's really, really good. Sobrang sarap niya.
Yes, and when you drink it with coffee, it gets
If I
enhanced
imagine,
even
can I drink coffee nga? Parang I want to try these pastries with coffee. Okay, so this coffee is...
That is our cafe latte.
Cafe
we call it
latte.
cafe con leche because in Spain, that's how they refer to.
I actually asked na, and I actually ordered the cafe con leche. Tapos your cashier said na, "Sir, that just means cafe latte."
Yeah, that's cafe
Okay,
latte.
so, okay. Medyo naano ako eh. Na-intimidate ako at first eh. Okay. So look at the art. Okay, question. Can you do this art?
Of course.
You really can? Saan mo natutunan? Sa Spain when you train?
Yes, and also here, we always practice.
Ah, okay. Do you get offended when I stir the coffee or no naman?
No!
No naman.
It's meant for you to appreciate and then proceed with... But I understand why.
Diba?
Yeah.
Sayang eh. Sayang eh. But I'm not gonna stir it. I'm gonna taste it as is. Ayan. Ang kanilang cafe latte. It's hot. I like it. Di ba kayo nalulugi since parang pag kumain ako dito, coffee and cake, parang I feel like I could stay here for 3 to 4 hours, especially with the
People can
sockets.
feel us, welcome to stay as long as they want. We never tell people like you have this amount of time. Yeah, they can enjoy. I mean, that's what we wanted to bring.
So I could literally stay here for the whole day, just order one drink, okay lang yun.
I mean, we encourage people, of course, to order as the time goes by,
Yeah.
but we won't force anyone to. This guy is having the best time.
Sobrang sarap. Buti na lang, nag-breakfast ako kanina. Kasi right now, guilt-free ang aking pagkain ng mga dessert. Every single cake is so good. This one, ito siguro pag medyo tamed ang aking sweet tooth, I would go with this. Pero pag sobrang uncontrollable talaga yung cravings ko for sugar, I would go with this one. Ikaw, what's your personal favorite sa lahat ng cakes na try
I
natin?
really like the loaves because I like simple, not so sugary, let's say,
Yeah.
stuff to pair with my coffee. So I would choose these two. Maybe from the cakes, this one.
This one
I
talaga,
love
no?
chocolate,
Same.
yeah.
Same. Ito, this one so far yung number one ko. Close second to. But in terms of loaves, ito feel ko yung parati ko order every single day. Kasi not too sweet nga. And at the same time, hindi ako magigilty sa mga calories ko. Since I'm technically on a bulk pero not 30 bulk. So kaya ko kainin yan on a daily basis. Not to mention the coffee's really good. Sobrang sarap. Not a fan of hot coffee talaga. Kasi init na ako sa Pilipinas.
Yeah.
Pero if I'm gonna eat dessert, hot coffee talaga.
Yeah,
Perfect
good
match.
combo, no?
Pag magpa-branch out ang Nomad, where?
Yeah, well, we've always had our sights on going beyond Subic. Very soon we'll be branching out. Our focus is on Central Luzon, so Angeles, San Fernando in Pampanga, and then maybe go up north to Northern Luzon, so Baguio, Cordillera, Benguet. Those have all been part of the plan. So very soon we'll have a Nomad to.
Sana magkaroon sa Pasig!
We have a lot of requests for Nomad in Manila, but I think we prefer to focus on
Dito, no?
Central and Northern Luzon.
Sa bagay, kasi sa mga provinces, it really goes well with the concept of your store. If you want a slow day, a silent day, a cozy day, dito talaga eh. Parang ang hirap dalhin ito sa Manila. Ang gulo-gulo sa labas.
And there's a lot of interested people who are curious about these places. So I think it's time that we make these places in the provinces or outside Manila because there are just so many people that want to see these kinds of things.
Yeah, and really great opportunity then for business owners like you na sa mga ganitong places. And I'd like to ask, for people naman muna na can't come here, may way ba for them to try out the coffees, the cakes?
Yes, so we plan on having catering services by maybe Q4.
Catering?
Yes, so if you want us for your events, you can have us. We'll be there with a cart, or if you want some pastries, we'll also have that available. But let's see, maybe we'll have pop-ups in Manila, I don't know.
Sana!
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, yung coffee nila kanina when I tried it, sobrang sarap.
I'm happy you feel that way.
So now, Miss Andy, do you also have plans on turning this into a franchise?
Maybe in the future, so we plan to expand, but we as much as possible would like to have all the branches be corporate owned. But maybe in the future, if we meet the right people, then we'll be open to franchises.
Okay. Tapos now next, no, I'd like to ask, kanina ko pa to actually gusto nangin. Di ba, one of your specialty or aspects sa family nyo is you're really into R&D, you're really into marketing, no? Paano ka mag-research when it comes to this? Like, you visit other countries talaga?
Yeah, so it's a mix of things that we've tried in our travels, or actually just visiting other cafes from Manila or wherever. You'll learn something if you go to certain restaurants and you pick up on certain flavors, you can also bring that back here. I think it's important to be curious. So luckily we're in more places than one, so we can try different things in different areas. And that makes it more holistic, I guess.
So in a way, you can say na whenever you would visit other countries, company expense yun. Dapat.
But my antennas are always up for new drink ideas or new food ideas, because we'd love to introduce them to the local markets here.
Yeah. So, ayan, Metro Escapers, you know where to get the cake, but now it's time naman na mainggit kayo sa aking coffee, kasi so far I've only tried the coffee latte, no? Pero ano ba yung mga specialty coffees dito ng Nomad Social Cafe?
So, a few of our signature drinks I would like you to try. We are gonna give you the Einspanner now.
Whoa, where?
It is being prepared right now, but it's inspired by this drink in Austria. It's coffee with cream on top, and has a bit of sea salt, and it's very special, it's very indulgent. So I hope you like it.
What's the name again?
Einspanner. It's a German
Einspanner.
name. Yeah.
Oh, does it have alcohol inside?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought it has alcohol. So what expectation should I have with this drink? What does it taste like?
It's a very nice combination of the bitterness of the espresso with the lightness and a bit of saltiness from the sea salt and cream.
Ooh.
So it's very indulgent. I recommend that you don't mix it, you sip it, or you use a spoon. You can appreciate every single flavor.
Oh my gosh, okay. Alam mo, deserved na talaga yung main event spot, so I'm gonna try it for last. Save the best for last. So, while waiting, where can we start, Kaya?
Okay, since you mentioned you like sweet coffee
Yes,
drinks,
I do.
I recommend our best-selling Spanish latte. So this has the Spanish recipe. I hope you like it.
Actually, Spanish latte is my go-to.
Really?
Go-to coffee every single day, especially when I'm on a bulk. Pero when I'm on a cut, espresso, Americano lang talaga. So ito so far, let's see if papasa siya for my everyday go-to coffee. Pero I feel like it's still gonna taste so good. For sure, when I get this, baka hindi na ako mag-order ng cake kasi sobrang sweet. Ang sarap niya, pero not overpowering. I don't feel like I'm gonna have diabetes after one sip. Ang sarap niya! But I still feel I still taste the coffee. Sobrang sarap niya. It's not the usual drink you get outside na parang pure sugar lang yung matitikman mo. This is actually a good everyday coffee. I like it. Do you happen to know the price?
This is around 190.
Pwede na for everyday cup of coffee. Ang sarap. The Spanish, ano pa to, no? Spanish
latte, yeah.
Spanish latte. I love the balance, okay. Only at Nomad. Good. I'm actually feeling my sugar rush now. So, sobrang sarap ng mga pagkain. Okay, where do we go next?
Okay, if you want to try, would you like to go more sugar or would you like to try the basic Americano?
Sige, basic muna. Sige, parang ano lang siya muna. Palate cleanser.
Yes. So
Okay.
I would prefer we start with this, but I hope that you can taste the espresso cutting through the water. So please tell me what you taste.
Smells so good. Oh my gosh. Wait lang. Ang bango ng amoy. Kailangan ko tanggalin. Wow. Ang ganda ng aroma. Americano, right? Ang sarap, oh. Wow. So smooth. Ang strong niya, pero ang smooth, oh. I think I'd actually prefer this pag hot. Feel ko sobrang sarap nito sa hot.
Yes.
Because you have these two loaves. Oh my gosh, perfect morning. Walang sisira ng morning ko if I have an Americano hot. Tapos the loaves, and especially this one, my favorite. Oh my gosh. Perfect way to start and maybe end your day. Depende kung night shift ka. Kasi kung night shift, end ng day, no? Yung morning, end ng day nila. Actually, ito na yung go-to coffee ko. Not sweet, so perfect kasi I love Americano every morning. Perfect.
Okay, now we have our signature drink. It's called the Ice Planner. Thank you.
There it is! Okay. Please make way for the main event. Ayan.
Yes, so this is layers of milk, then some cream, espresso, and then the signature Einstein cream. As you can see, it's a bit dessert-like.
Yeah.
So I would suggest that you either use a spoon and then take it first with the cream, or you sip it straight.
Okay.
Don't mix it.
So you mentioned kanina, no, na kahit kung may contrasting flavors, perfect pa rin yung balance niya.
Yes.
Okay. It looks so good. Akala mo ice cream. If I were a kid, tas hindi ko alam kung ano to nasa harap ko, I would think like it's an ice cream, no? Okay, let's go. Wow.
You can do the cream.
Cream and ayan. Wow, di yan kape. Hindi to kape. This is not coffee. Sobrang iba yung lasa. Ang sarap. It's an explosion of flavors. Sobrang smooth ng coffee. It's so good. How is this coffee?
It's kind of like dessert, no?
Oo.
Yeah.
Wow.
If you want, you can also sip it. You need to spoon it. But I would, suggest that you appreciate every layer.
Literal na akala mo story. Hindi to empty words, ah. Drinking this coffee is like reading a story. Na as you read through it, may mga different flavors ka madidiscover. There's no strong aftertaste. Talagang the perfect mixture and combination of flavors. Is this how much sugar is in there? Kaya,
I can't say.
Okay. No pala.
Let's just say that it's more of like a dessert kind of drink.
Pero I don't feel it too sweet. It doesn't taste too
balance,
sweet.
No?
Sobrang perfect ng balance. Ang bango niya, ang sarap niya. I feel like if everyday coffee ko to, I would stay awake for 24 hours every single day.
The sugar rush plus the coffee for sure.
Yeah, sobrang sarap nito. I wish I could have this in Pasig, but unfortunately, they're in Subic, napakalayo, pero hopefully, magkaroon sila. So again, Metro Escapers, I've had a very, very wonderful experience dito. Everything served sa akin has been so great. Miss Andy herself, sobrang mabait na owner, very hands-on, made sure I had a spectacular experience. So, do you have any last words sa ating mga Metro Escapers?
Hi Metro Escapers, I'm inviting you to visit us at NOMAD Social Cafe here in Subic. If you're around town, if you want to visit us, you can call us at 232-1303. If you're not in town and you want to follow us and check our updates, you can find us on Instagram at NOMAD Social Cafe, same name on Facebook, and you'll be able to see our promos or anything exciting like that. So I hope to see you guys soon.
Again, Miss Andy, thank you so much. This has been a wonderful, wonderful experience. I hope na your business continues to grow. Magkaroon kayo ng maraming branches. I hope near Pasig, specifically near Rosario. Sobrang lapit, kaya ko lakarin. Araw-araw doon ako magkakape. Promise pag nag-open kayo. But apart from that, I really love the vision and yung message na you're putting out there. Not just with the experience or the food, the taste itself, but also the sense of community and family that you're building. Very, very heartwarming. So, once again, maraming salamat.
Thank you.
I am gonna finish this off camera kasi hindi ko maubos in one sitting. Sobrang laki, sobrang sarap. And for Metro Escapers out there, again, if you want to try out these beautiful cakes, pastries, and coffee, punta lang kayo sa Subic, dito sa Nomad Social Cafe. Very, very cheap, relatively cheap, and ang kanilang price, sobrang sarap, sobrang worth it. And at the same time, napakaganda ng aking experience. Kaya sa susunod na episode ng Metro Escape, titignan natin kung saan tayo dadalhin ng ating team. Nag-north na tayo, nag-south na tayo, marami tayong Marikina. Sana, ibang bansa naman. See you, Metro Escapers! Let's see if papasa siya for my everyday go-to coffee. But I feel like it's still gonna taste so good. For sure, when I get this, baka hindi na ako mag-order ng cake kasi sobrang sweet niya. Ang sarap niya, pero not overpowering. I don't feel like I'm gonna have diabetes after one sip. Ang sarap niya! But I still feel I still taste the coffee. Sobrang sarap niya. There it is! Okay. Please make way for the main event. Ayan.
Yes, so this is layers of milk, then some cream, espresso, and then the signature Einstein cream. As you can see, it's a bit dessert-like.
Yeah, it looks so good. Akala mo ice cream. If I were a kid, tas hindi ko alam kung ano to nasa harap ko, I would think like it's an ice cream, no? Okay, let's go. Wow, di yan kape. Hindi to kape. This is not coffee. Sobrang iba yung lasa. Ang sarap. Sobrang smooth ng coffee. It's so good.